Namaskaram, life is short, but it need not be bitter. A wise woman does not carry unnecessary burdens, nor does she waste her energy on those who drain her spirit. Silence is her sword and discernment is her shield. She does not argue, she does not plead, she simply steps away, because she knows some ties must be severed for the soul to soar. A wise woman understands one profound truth: silence holds immense power. Not every battle is worth fighting, not every insult deserves a response, and not every situation needs an explanation. In a world where everyone is shouting to be heard, she chooses the path of quiet strength. She knows that silence is not weakness, it is wisdom in action. When a woman decides to cut someone off, she does not make grand announcements. She does not waste her energy proving a point. She simply withdraws, silently, gracefully, and with complete certainty. This silence is not passive, it is a conscious decision. It is a declaration that she refuses to participate in anything that drains her, disrespects her, or diminishes her worth. Think about it. When someone shouts at you, they expect a reaction. When someone disrespects you, they want to see your anger. When someone tries to manipulate you, they are waiting for your resistance so they can twist your emotions. But when you respond with silence, you take away their power. They are left confused, unsettled, and ultimately powerless in their attempt to control you. A wise woman does not seek revenge, she seeks peace. When she recognizes toxic people in her life, whether they are complainers, manipulators, energy drainers, envious shadows, or habitual liars, she does not waste time arguing or justifying her decisions. She does not stay behind to explain why she is leaving, she simply walks away, closes the door and never looks back. Her silence is not empty, it is full of meaning. It says, I have nothing to prove, I have nothing to explain, I choose myself. And in that silence, she finds freedom. A wise woman understands that her energy is her most valuable resource. It is not infinite, and once wasted, it cannot be regained. Every thought, every interaction, every emotion she invests in others either nourishes her or drains her. This is why she is careful about where she directs her energy and who she allows into her space. There are people who do not take anything material from you, but after you spend time with them, you feel exhausted. They may not argue with you, they may not openly disrespect you, yet their presence alone feels heavy. They come with endless problems but no solutions. They need constant reassurance, yet never seem to grow. They demand your time, your attention, your emotions, but they give nothing in return. A wise woman recognizes these patterns. She understands that just as she would not keep a leaking container for her most precious drink, she cannot allow energy drainers to have constant access to her life. She learns to protect herself by setting boundaries, not out of cruelty, but out of self-respect. Protecting her energy means she does not entertain people who bring only negativity. She does not entertain people who bring only negativity. She does not let guilt trap her into relationships that are one-sided and emotionally exhausting. She values her inner peace more than the approval of others. Some may call her distant, some may say she has changed, but she knows growth demands that she become selective. She is not responsible for fixing others, carrying their burdens, or constantly proving her worth. She focuses on what truly matters: her well-being, her peace. A wise woman does not waste her energy arguing with fools. justifying herself to those who misunderstand her or staying in places that no longer serve her growth. She chooses wisely where her energy flows, because she knows what she gives her energy to, she gives her life to. A wise woman moves through life with an open heart but sharp eyes. She understands that words can be deceiving, smiles can be misleading, and even the closest relationships can sometimes hide unspoken motives. She does not judge too quickly, but she also does not ignore the signs when they appear. She knows that no matter how well someone hides their true intentions, time will always uncover the truth. Some people enter her life with kind words and flattering gestures, but their actions eventually expose them. A friend who claims to support her may secretly envy her. A family member who offers advice may only be trying to control her. A lover who promises forever may be keeping secrets in the shadows. A wise woman does not let temporary sweetness blind her to lasting patterns. She observes, she listens and she waits. Because she knows that patience is a great revealer of truth. She understands that people cannot wear a mask forever. The one who praises her in public but belittles her in private will eventually show their true face. The one who pretends to be happy for her success but subtly discourages her will one day slip. The one who manipulates with kindness will not be able to maintain the act indefinitely. A wise woman trusts her instincts, but she also trusts time, because time is the ultimate truth-teller. When she sees inconsistency between words and actions, she does not argue, she does not confront unnecessarily, and she does not demand explanation. She simply watches. She lets people reveal who they truly are. And when the truth is clear, she does not stay out of obligation, she does not make excuses for them, she simply steps away. She knows that true love, true friendship, and true loyalty do not need to be forced. If someone's kindness is genuine, it will stand the test of time. If their intentions are pure, their actions will match their words. But if their presence in her life is built on lies, envy or selfish motives, they will expose themselves without her needing to lift a finger. A wise woman does not chase after truth, it comes to her naturally. She does not rush to believe or dismiss people. She gives them space to show who they really are, and once they do, she believes them the first time. She does not waste energy trying to change someone's nature. Instead, she adjusts her presence in their life accordingly, because she knows truth always rises to the surface. And when it does, she is ready to act with wisdom, with grace, and without regret. A wise woman understands that not every battle must be fought, not every relationship must be saved, and not every person deserves a place in her life. She knows that walking away is not a sign of failure, it is a sign of strength. In a world that often glorifies endurance at any cost, she refuses to stay in places that drain her, diminish her, or make her question her worth. Many believe that staying is strength, that enduring toxic relationships, tolerating disrespect and sacrificing one's happiness for the sake of others is an act of bravery. But a wise woman sees through this illusion. She knows that true strength is not in holding on to what hurts her, but in having the courage to let go. Walking away does not mean she does not care. It does not mean she lacks patience. It means she values her peace more than unnecessary suffering. It means she chooses herself over a situation that no longer serves her. She does not wait for an apology that may never come. She does not beg for love, respect or honesty. She does not waste time trying to fix people who do not want to change. She walks away from those who mistreat her. not because she is weak, but because she refuses to accept less than what she deserves. She walks away from constant negativity, not because she cannot handle it, but because she chooses joy over misery. She walks away from manipulation, not because she is blind to it, but because she refuses to play someone else's game. And when she walks away, she does it with dignity, she does not create drama, she does not seek revenge, she does not look back in anger. She simply moves forward, knowing that her path is meant to be walked with lightness, not burdened by unnecessary pain. There will always be those who try to make her feel guilty for leaving. They will say she has changed, they will say she is selfish, they will try to make her doubt herself. But a wise woman does not let guilt trap her in unhealthy situations. She knows that choosing herself is not selfish, it is necessary. Walking away is not about giving up, it is about knowing when enough is enough. It is about respecting herself enough to leave behind what no longer aligns with her growth. It is about trusting that better things await her and she cannot reach them if she keeps holding on to what is weighing her down. She walks away not because it is easy, but because she is strong enough to do what is right for her soul. And that is the greatest strength of all. A wise woman understands a simple truth: revenge is a game of the foolish, and she has no interest in playing. She knows that when someone wrongs her, betrays her or disrespects her, the natural human instinct is to retaliate, to make them feel the same pain they caused. But she also knows that revenge is a never-ending cycle, one that poisons the soul far more than it heals the heart. Instead of lowering herself to the level of those who have harmed her, she rises above them. She understands that true power is not in proving a point, but in maintaining her peace. She does not waste her energy plotting ways to get even. She does not obsess over making sure they suffer as she did. Instead, she focuses on herself, on healing, on growing, on moving forward. Because she knows that nothing frustrates those who wish her harm more than her ability to thrive despite them. Some may mistake this for weakness. They may think she is letting people get away with their actions, but the wise woman knows that justice does not always come from her hands. Life itself has a way of balancing things. Those who deceive will eventually be deceived. Those who manipulate will find themselves trapped in their own games. Those who spread negativity will drown in their own bitterness. She does not need to take action against them because the universe operates with a justice far greater than any revenge she could seek. She also understands that revenge keeps her tied to the past. The more she thinks about how to hurt those who hurt her, the more power they hold over her life. A wise woman refuses to be a prisoner of her past. She does not let the bitterness of one experience define her future. Instead, she focuses on what she can control: her own happiness, her own peace, her own destiny. Forgiveness for her is not about excusing what was done. It is not about pretending it did not hurt. It is about refusing to let that hurt dictate the rest of her life. It is about setting herself free. She does not carry the weight of resentment because she knows that holding on to anger is like carrying a burning coal. It only hurts the one who holds it. She walks away not because she is afraid to fight, but because she knows that her time is better spent building something beautiful rather than destroying something broken. Her success is her answer, her joy is her response. Her ability to move on, untouched by the negativity of others, is her ultimate victory. Because wisdom does not seek revenge, it seeks peace, it seeks freedom. And above all, it seeks to protect the most valuable thing of all, her own soul. A wise woman moves differently. She does not waste her time in battles that drain her, nor does she hold on to people who disrupt her peace. She understands that some connections must be severed, not with noise, not with anger, but with silent certainty. She cuts off the constant complainer because she refuses to let negativity consume her. She walks away from the subtle manipulator because her freedom is worth more than forced affection. She distances herself from the energy drainer because her well-being is non-negotiable. She leaves behind the envious shadow because she will never dim her light for someone else's comfort. And she lets go of the habitual liar because where trust does not exist, neither can any true relationship. She does not announce her departure, she does not seek revenge, she does not look back with regret. Instead, she walks forward gracefully, powerfully, and with complete confidence in her choices. Because she knows that silence is her greatest weapon, her energy is her most valuable resource, and time will always reveal true intention. She understands that walking away is not weakness, but a declaration of self-respect. And above all, she knows that wisdom does not seek revenge, it seeks freedom. A wise woman does not beg for love, respect or loyalty, she simply moves in the direction of peace, leaving behind all that no longer serves her. And in doing so, she does not just survive, she thrives.